Welcome back to the Pucking Rights Podcast. We're your hosts. This is episode 23, and I guess I would say like the first episode of like our World Juniors kind of coverage, which is weird to say.
We say that.
I feel like we've been covering it forever.
Yeah, like we're saying that as if we haven't spent like 30 minutes in the past 2 episodes talking about World Juniors.
Or 30 minutes, and we spent an hour the last episode talking about World Juniors.
True, a lot of time.
A lot of time. We've had our predictions ready since the summer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, everyone else has only started making predictions recently. And so, like, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, man, I don't know. I'm liking the team, though. We're going to get into it. But, yeah, I guess we should say the roster announced. Seems like such a long time ago, but it was after our last show.
Yeah.
And, boy, did we get some things wrong. Boy, did we think Hendrix Lapierre and Luke Evangelista and Joshua Waugh and a bunch of other people were going to make this team.
The thing about
but
that
no, we'll cool out. We'll cool out, guys.
See, the thing is, they should have been on the team, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like, I would have been okay if, like, one of them had, like...
Yeah. Because
obviously they weren't all going to make the team.
Yeah.
But we'll cool out.
Like, right. Like, when Evangelista got cut, I was like, okay, well, maybe they just, like, didn't have enough, like, spots for him. But then they announced Lapierre got cut.
Hendrix Lapierre.
Yeah, they cut Lapierre. And I was so confused. I was like, huh?
That was... It's right up there next to the stupidest moves they've made this entire...
That guy scored in the NHL. That guy has an NHL goal. Like...
Yeah, like, he has NHL experience, and you're gonna cut him for Will Coolile? Like... Okay. Oh. Sorry. I'm cat sitting, so there are cat sounds. I'm cat sitting, so cats are making noise and hissing at each other and, you know, doing cat stuff. But anyways, yeah. I don't know. Hendrix Lapierre, man. Like, how do you leave him off?
I know, like...
I saw somewhere that it was, like, because of the lack of center, like, they already had too many centers, and I was like...
He can play wing.
Bro, he can play wing.
And
like,
Kent and Fez can both play wing as well.
Fez is literally playing wing right now.
Yeah, like how many natural centers did they have on last year's team?
A million.
Exactly.
Literally the entire first line. Connor McMichael, Dylan Cousins, Peyton Krebs, they were all natural
centers. They're all centers, like...
Yeah.
I don't think
plus Kirby's technically a center.
Yeah.
He's really bad at face-offs, so you can't count that. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and, like, here's the thing as well. Like, centers can... people underestimate how easy it is for a center to transfer to wing. Yeah. Like, all they have to remember is that they aren't covering as much ice as they were before, and then they're fine. Like...
Literally, it's so much easier to go from center to wing than it is to go from wing to center.
Because your responsibilities go down.
Mm-hmm. And, like, what? Will Coolhouse going to be 14th forward on this team?
Like, Hendrix Lapierre could have been on your second or first line.
Yeah, exactly. He even grinded out on the fourth line. Like...
Yeah, like... It's so stupid.
Love Team Canada for that decision.
Yeah,
We've talked about Team Canada's questionable decision-making this time around. But I'm excited for next year. If everything goes according to plan next year...
If everything goes according to
plan, they're going to bring Connor, Matt, Adam Fantilli, Connor Bedard. That's your center depth, pretty much. Bro, how do you beat that? Although, they might switch Matt to winger because he's too small, but...
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's still really good, like...
Yeah, like, I'm just... And then you're going to have Zellweger Clark, first pair. Lambos Kuhlman, second pair.
I love that we're already projecting for next year. Like,
I know. We wanted Carson Corson, but we didn't get it this year. I'm mad about it. Imagine how pretty they would have been together.
Oh, they would have been so pretty. I could have finally gotten people into Corson.
I mean, I feel like we're all into Corson, and like...
But like, people not
is anyone else?
Named us.
Not named us who care way too much about prospects.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
literally everyone being into Carson Lambos now, and I'm like, bro, I knew about him in like September.
Yeah, like...
Man, we spend too much time on prospects.
It's way too much time. It's fine.
But that's our podcast in a nutshell, so doesn't really matter too much. I was gonna say, like, other than that, on the team this year, going back to this year instead of hopelessly projecting for next year, I would say that I'm thinking probably that there isn't anything else that was, like, too bothersome.
They put Cormier on the team, which is
nice. They put Cormier on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. You know, we had a moment where we were like, Sealy on this team? And then we did the whole whoops.
We pulled a Owen Power Worlds 2021.
An Owen Power.
We kind of did that. Ari, you started it.
Yeah, Ari started it.
You were like, look, Roman Sealy, like.
Yeah.
Ronan Sealy.
Ronan.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm liking the vibes of this team.
Yeah, the vibes are nice.
This year. The vibes are good. Aside from Will Kulisle, but he isn't friends with anyone, and he can just...
Yeah, like, I think the behind-the-scenes stuff, it's like, it's been so good.
I love how Kat earlier this week, I think it was on like Monday or Tuesday, and she was like, why are we getting no content from Hockey Canada? This is rude. This is offensive. And then they proceed to drop everything.
They gave us everything.
It was literally, by the end of the week, where we were all just that one SpongeBob meme where it's like, okay, like everyone, like, man, it was so much. And literally it was after you said this.
Yeah.
Because I was like, giving us any content.
Because the US was giving us like all of these pictures, and like at the end of every day they were doing like World Junior notebook thingy. And I was like, where is this stuff from Hockey Canada? Like, where is it? And then they were like, well, here it is.
Here it is.
You asked for it. We're going to give you all this.
Here's Mark Masters interviewing Owen Power, Cole Perfetti, Shane Wright, Con Bedard, like, all in one day. And then here is behind-the-scenes footage of them making the team. Here's behind-the-scenes footage of them
at Banff and Lake Louise.
At Banff and Lake Louise. Here is their player profile, like...
In the bar down interview?
And that's only a part of it.
Yeah. Oh,
I need the full video. I'm sorry. Like, whoever is editing this video, I need you to, like, get on it. Like, I need it now. Please.
Yeah.
Like, the chaos in that one video alone. Carson, like, everyone in that video was just vibes. It was just vibes.
Oh,
like, Cormier, too.
Honestly. Oh, and like in the behind the scenes at Lake Louise, they're like having like that snowball fight.
Yeah.
They're so like
and someone tossing snow at Olin. Olin literally being like, I wasn't prepared for that, and like falling backwards. That was my favorite part.
Oh.
Sweet boy, baby boy, never done anything wrong in his life.
The bestie vibes on this are so high.
I know, and it's like last year's team was already like way too high.
Yeah.
because of the golden trio, and then you got Devin and everyone, like, and Peltier and Suki, like, with their little finding the camera thing after every game.
Yeah, and they would like give it like that look.
That look. And I'm emo about last year's team still.
I miss them.
I watched. I told you last time, like, I tried watching like the documentaries again. Was this? Did I say this on the pod?
Yeah, I think you did.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That I tried watching the documentary again, and I couldn't. I got through like 5 seconds of it, and I was done. I was like, I can't do this. And I actually the other day I watched the clip of Dylan and Bowen during the gold medal game.
At the end, on the
end on the ice.
Why?
I don't know. It showed up on my timeline, and I was like,
"Why would you do that to yourself?" Oh my god.
Yeah, like, oh my gosh. But you know what? This year, Dylan Guerin promised Devin Levi he would get a gold medal, and I am holding him to that.
Yes. Goalie revenge tour.
I would love to see it. And I can't believe they're besties now. They're like best friends, and they live on like opposite sides of the country, but Dylan goes and like practices with Devin in Montreal, and it's so adorable. Like, my heart hurts thinking about it.
I know.
How did we not know about these boys, like, last year?
I know. Like, they gave no signs of being friends last year.
And then suddenly they're friends.
Yeah. It's probably a goalie
best
thing.
friends.
I feel like. Cause
I feel like all we learned about Devin last year was
he was a
computer science major. Okay.
They mentioned
Our
everything.
highlight.
And like by the end, I was like, okay, we get it. He goes to Northeastern and he's majoring in computer science. Shut up. We understand.
We understand, and he's doing amazing at Northeastern. Keep it up.
So good.
6 shutouts in a season. We love it. But yeah, I guess in terms of like training camp updates, do we want to go through who's like on the roster first, like before training camp updates?
Yeah, we probably should.
I feel like it's all like people you like would expect. We've already kind of talked about like our big like our one major issue.
Yeah.
With the roster, but I mean you can't really change that. And so while it loads, well, I mean I can name a couple off the top of my head. Well, goaltenders obviously, Brochu, Kosa, Guerin. We've known that since
forever.
The roster was announced.
Even before that, like.
Yeah, like we were like kind of sure about that. I think that was the only part I got right on my predictions.
Yeah. I
my
have
predictions that got really messed up after someone did make the team.
You want me to go through the roster? I have it up.
Here, I got it.
Yeah.
So we have Dylan Guenther, number 9. Unsurprising. Number 10, Logan Stankoven. 11, Cole Perfetti. Okay. 12, Jake Neighbors. Logan Stankoven, by the way. Actually. Little ball of fire.
Yeah. Little ball of fire. Beloved.
Forgot to say that. We say that after every time we mention his name. Jake Neighbors. That's fine. Kent Johnson. He wasn't at Stockton camp, but made the team anyways.
Because it's Kent.
Hasn't practiced.
It's Kent. He'll be fine.
Will he?
He will. He will.
At least he gets extra time now, right? Like,
yeah.
At least he gets like a little bit of extra time.
And he doesn't have to be amazing off the start, right? Like,
yeah, just by the end. Please.
He'll be fine. It's Kent.
It's Kent. Yeah, he'll be okay. Shane Wright, or Kent gets to wear 13, which is cool. And then Shane Wright on the team gets to wear 15. 51 backwards. Because Shane. Can we talk about Connor Bedard getting to wear 16? Because fucking Ridley Gregg. I hate him so much. Decided he wanted to wear 17. Which, by the way, 17 is reserved solely for exceptional status Connors. I don't think he realizes this. Okay, Ridley. Okay, he's on the team too.
Yeah. In case you didn't realize.
Then we have number 18, Xavier Bourgault. Ari, do you want to speak on him more because you know more about the Q?
Literally, I just know Maverick and Xavier. He's great. That's literally it. That's all I know.
What would have happened if Maverick had been your guy?
Oh my god, I don't even know. Like, how far have we come?
How far have we come from that? If for context, if Ari had decided to, so in the beginning, in the olden days, before World Juniors 2021, Ari had like this Maverick Borg face and this Jamie Drysdale face at like the same time, and she was deciding between two URLs, and she chose Jamie's. And where would we be without that?
Where would we be?
Literally,
where would we be without Jamie Drysdale's iconic era?
That was iconic. I remember none of it, but like...
I remember it. I remember being too nervous to send Ari out.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
He's a big vlogger.
I remember just being so intimidated.
You were literally like the biggest vlogger for World Juniors.
I thought it was you, honestly.
I wasn't even there.
Me with my tiny vlog.
I mean,
my tiny blog with less than 200 followers at the time.
Like, I wasn't even there, so.
Okay, Kat. Okay. Elliot Desnoyers? French.
I don't think the S is pronounced.
Desnoyers? Yeah, okay. He's on the team. Good for him. He's so cute. Him with his little, like, hi, I'm so glad I made the team, guys. Like, all of that. And then we have Maverick Borg, obviously. He's looking cute in his headshot. Yeah. Like always. Mason McTavish, Justin Sordiff, Will Kulau, we spoke on him. Olin Zellweger, baby boy, never done anything wrong in his life.
The beloved.
Yes, we love him. Carson Lambos, we also love him. Young Kevin Hayes looking at us. And Lucas Cormier, Confused Baby Deer, Jonathan Sabrango, okay. Ronan Seeley, Kane Gooley, Owen Power, Ryan O'Rourke. Like, all kind of what we expected. Much. Like, nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, wait. Caden thinking that Logan Stankova's name was Lucas?
Oh my god.
How is this man going to be our captain? Him being like, we have two Lucases.
No, you don't. You don't.
No, you don't. There's one Lucas on the team. And it's his defense partner too. Like,
yeah, but no. Him calling Cormier Corms. Him be like, oh, I don't know Lucas. I only know Corms.
I only know Corms. Like, we have two Lucases. No, we do not.
No, I don't. I was so confused when he said that. I was like, what are you
I was like,
about?
I was like, what are you?
No, yeah, I was like, huh?
Is
Did another Lucas make this team without us knowing?
Like, I was so confused.
Me too. But, man, I don't know. I feel like that's for captain, guys. That's for captain. He knows all their names. He has seniority too.
Yeah, he does.
He knows all of their names. He calls them by he calls them by all of their nicknames. Like, he calls Shane Shaner, calls Connor Bedsy, like,
I don't think he knows I don't think any of them, like, I feel like at one point you forget what a guy's like actual name is in hockey because they always just use a nickname.
That's true. Yeah, I guess. But, like, at the same time, there are two Lucases on your team, Gaten.
There are,
like, Logan and Lucas don't sound the same. They only start with the same letter. Man, we're gonna let this Himbo be our captain.
It's fine. I mean, he's a half prospect. I feel like it's like a
That's a given.
Yeah, that's a requirement. To be drafted by the half, just be an idiot.
Be an idiot, yeah. Yeah, and then I guess we'll get into training camp updates. And we already kind of talked about Ken. He's gonna be back today, hopefully. He better be back. He better not freaking have COVID. I swear to God.
He doesn't, because
COVID.
then he wouldn't be in the bubble.
Yeah. That's true. But if he tests positive for it, like, later. He better not. I don't think he flew commercial. Please tell me Hockey Canada chartered him there.
Hockey Canada wouldn't have pulled a USA Hockey. They aren't that.
What? Yeah. What does USA Hockey do?
I
commercial.
I was so pissed off. I saw a commercial from not even commercial. They're doing connecting flights.
You're so stupid. They're what? Michigan. They're in what? Plymouth.
They're in Plymouth. They're flying from Plymouth to Minneapolis. They flew Plymouth to Minneapolis to Calgary or Edmonton. Sorry.
Why would they do? Couldn't they just fly to Detroit?
I don't know.
Why did they have to fly to Minneapolis?
I don't know. I was so confused.
You can literally I get the idea of connecting flights because you're like you have to cross the border, so you have to do like some tests and stuff and like whatnot, right? But like, don't fly to Minneapolis. Why are you flying to Minneapolis? Fly to Detroit and then Detroit to what? Red Deer?
I think they're flying to Edmonton because of
one of Edmonton or Calgary and then take the bus, right?
Yeah.
Taking the bus. Yeah.
I just want to know why
they must have flew to Calgary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know why they're flying commercial though. Is USA Hockey? Like I've seen USA
Hockey, or is it Hockey Canada coordinating the flight?
No, I think it's USA Hockey.
Maybe they think that they're stronger than COVID.
I've seen them fly there, and I've seen the NTDP fly private. Like
maybe they're not worried, Kat.
That's the problem.
After Thomas Borderlow, and
that's the fucking problem. They make me so angry sometimes.
And we haven't gotten news from them either, right? Did they practice yesterday?
They practiced
after getting
yesterday.
out of quarantine.
Yeah,
okay.
They're all negative. It's all fine now, but like,
you're taking an unnecessary risk.
Yeah, like
when the fucking Austrian team can get a chartered plane,
but you can't. Like that's.
But you can't.
Like.
Okay, sure.
I
have
too much emotional value invested into that team and into the players on that team.
No.
Any of them to get
U.S. illegal. Okay.
I'm not cheering for them. They're just. You can't put Hughes and Sam Miscavige and Beniers on the same team and be like, Cat don't like them.
No, I say no.
I say yes.
No.
Maddie though. And Mackie.
No, Maddie.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Maddie and Mackie. And Luke.
No.
And Chaz.
No. Okay. Chaz, I can only because he's a Jets prospect. You can't do that. Yeah. So Kent will be fine.
Yeah. He has to.
We're taking a hard right turn there. Kent will be fine.
Yeah,
Team USA will be fine. If I need Kent interviews today, Mark Masters. Listen.
Mark?
We are single-handedly driving Masters Nation on Tumblr. Like,
yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Look, I haven't seen Kent's face in a month. Okay?
Literally a month. Like, please give. I want to see if his hair has grown out. I want to see if he's wearing a floppy hat. I want a lot of things.
I just need him. Like, I need physical proof that he's alive.
That's true. I need physical proof that he's alive and not like dead somewhere in a ditch.
Like, I need a pic. It doesn't even have to be an interview. I just want like a picture of him. Or like a video.
Even like a practice video where we only see the back of his head.
Yeah. Like, I could probably figure out the back of his head. Like.
Yeah. Please.
It's just like blonde hair sticking out, and you're like, okay, that's Cat.
And a little tuft of blonde hair standing next to Owen the Cryptid.
Yeah.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Oh, like, okay, honestly, Mark Masters, I love you, but your investigative reporting
Needs some
You could
work.
have asked Owen about this Kent issue, and it would have all been fine.
What if he did, and Owen was just like, I don't know.
Guarantee Owen knows like everything. Owen
Yeah.
probably knows like what Kent's temperature was when he got the flu, like
Oh.
because Kent probably couldn't figure out how to use the thermometer. Let's be real.
Do you think Owen would know how to use a thermometer?
Owen, I don't know what sports management is power.
Like, you really think that guy knows how to use a thermometer? It was probably Jimmy. If anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like, Jimmy probably took care of him. Like,
Yeah.
Jimmy probably made him, like, soup.
Before going back to Saskatoon.
Yeah, like, Jimmy probably made him soup and, like...
Yeah. But Owen definitely knew. Like,
Yeah,
he
Owen
definitely
definitely
knew
knew.
Mark Masters, you didn't ask Owen. You just didn't bother asking him. Man, investigative reporting skills, -5.
Yeah, mine is...
Content, +10.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than Kent, we kind of talked about, like, the bestie vibes of this year already. What are we feeling right now? Like, I'm feeling
They're so
like,
high. Oh my god.
they're so high. I
They
know.
make me
like,
so...
why is everyone on this team friends? Like, no joke.
They make me so, like, happy.
I know. Like, all of them, like, practicing and, like, cheering each other on, and, like,
And they only...
the goalies.
Oh, and, like, all of, like, them just, like, praising each other, like, all the time.
Yeah, I know. I literally, Shane in the cage or bubble video made me cackle. Because I was, like, expecting him to chirp Connor, and he was just like, no, you can do what you want. I'm like, bro, that's a father move.
Also-
Meanwhile, he's out here being like, he looks disgusting. We're trying to get him to change.
I just want to say, everyone in that video who said, bubble, they've clearly never had long hair. They have so clearly, like, how, with a bubble, it's like, you can't, so usually when you cage it, like, your hair falls in your face and you kind of stick your finger through the hole and, like, push it back. You can't do that with the cage. And then it just stays in your face.
With a bubble, you mean?
Yeah, you can't
With
do
a
that.
bubble?
Yeah, you can't do that with the bubble, and it just stays in your face. And then you can't see anything.
How does Kent do it? Connor is learning from Kent.
Yeah.
He's probably
Kent's,
being
like,
informed.
Kent's hair isn't, like, the front part isn't long enough, though.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah. Like,
Mullet style. No, he
This-
keeps it short probably in the front because of that.
yeah, like,
Meanwhile, Owen's just like...
Owen would not survive the bubble. He wouldn't.
Owen's hair is just like everywhere. Like, hasn't he evolved from this kid who had like a high and tight haircut
He just grew it out.
to this?
He grew it
luxurious
out.
mane that he had. He did. He's probably gonna get a haircut in the bubble though, because they are sponsoring haircuts in the bubble.
That is true. I hope he doesn't.
I hope he gets a trim.
Yeah, like a trim, but don't, like, cut it. Cut it.
No, yeah, I'm liking the length right now, but like if it gets like any longer than this,
The
I'm
parts
gonna
get
be like,
annoying as well, like,
yeah. Meanwhile, Kent is just
vibing.
vibing. He would have hair down to his shoulders, his armpits, to his knees if he wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, good flow though. Maybe that's why this team is feeling so good this year. Good flow from like
yeah, the
everyone.
flow is amazing.
Yeah, I'm like digging it from most people. Maverick has good flow. Most people on the team have good flow. Like Corms has good flow.
Corm's hair is so
Um,
nice. It looks so pretty.
I know. It's so pretty. It's soft and fluffy, and I want to touch it. Owen has good flow. Kent has good flow. Caden is like low key. Caden is he's kind of growing
Yeah.
a floof there. Why does he look so much better this year than last year? Like, is that just me?
The hair.
I think
No,
it's
it's
the hair.
the hair.
Yeah, it's definitely the hair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Caden-
and then
Yeah, Kaden, keep your hair long. It looks good. Yeah.
looks good. Zellweger even has like something going on there. The D really
The
have it.
D. The
The D really have it going on.
They're
Like, the
getting.
flow.
I feel like they're getting like matching haircuts. Like it looks like they are though.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a defenseman thing, but like, yeah, I feel like
Maybe.
the D, really good looking here this year. The forwards, it's a mix.
They're either boring or just like long.
Yeah, that's true. They're either boring or just long.
Yeah.
Boring, aka Shane.
It's Shane.
AKA Shane. We
It's
can say
Shane.
it.
Like,
It's Shane.
he's a
He
30-year-old
looks-
man that would sell you car insurance. Shane.
He would literally sell you car insurance. Doesn't he look like a guy who would be standing at a Kia dealer?
Yeah, he does. He
Like-
looks like the guy. No, he looks like the guy doing the commercial. That would be doing the commercial.
Yes. 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 Where they like pan down and it's like fun at
Oh
Kia with your like car. Man, but we love him. He's
We
so
love him
adorable.
anyways.
He's got the black cage going now,
Yeah.
which is nice. Because I think everyone kind of agreed that the gray cage wasn't like a good look.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. Just wait until next year. Adam Fantilli, white cage at Youth Olympics. Yo, we're gonna get so much bestie vibes there too. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna like actually physically hurt me.
I
We're
love.
gonna get Matt and Adam, and maybe Tristan Leno, the Youth Olympics crew. Which like apparently Adam and Matt are like besties. On the down low, we're gonna get Connor with his chaos.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
You know, next year, if Adam makes the team and like COVID is as serious, we might get Adam Fantilli, Johnny Orlando content. Next
who?
year. Johnny Orlando.
Oh my god, yeah! Wait! I was like, who are you referring to? And I'm like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. But, yeah. What if Johnny Orlando performs next year? I want to say. Will we be getting a TSN interview with Johnny Orlando?
Well, it's too good of an opportunity for them to like not jump on it.
Yeah, and Johnny Orlando does like just stuff with the Leafs all the time.
Yeah, like it's too good of an opportunity for them to not take it.
Yeah, exactly. All I'm gonna say is Johnny Orlando still would be a better social media representative than
Have you seen his TikToks?
Orlando.
Yeah,
I haven't.
they're very good.
Yeah, they're
Much
good.
better than Josh Richards.
Much better than Josh. What does Josh Richards do?
He's
Josh-
a
Josh-
white boy who
Josh-
dances.
He doesn't even dance. All he does is run a podcast with Dave Portnoy. And, I guess that's being supportive of the hockey community. It's really not. It's really not. He doesn't even support a team. He pretends he likes the Leafs. Like, he doesn't even have a team.
Last year he said "fuck the Habs," so
Yeah, exactly. Is that your Hockey Canada sweater from last
Yeah.
year? Yeah. My jersey came in. I don't have it with me right now, but yeah, it looks so good. Yeah. It's gonna be such a good time. Yeah, and then if we don't have anything else in terms of bestie vibes, I'll just really quickly say the Oilers Foundation is donating money, which is super cool. For every $1,000 for every
point
scored by Neighbors, Gunther, and Gooley. Which, like, okay, risky move, man. Risky move. Caden's gonna score a lot.
They're all gonna score a lot.
Bro, they're playing what? They're playing the Czech Republic, Austria, Germany, and Finland.
Like, and
Like-
$100 for every save made by Kosa. Like,
Yeah. With Gooley's defense? A lot of saves.
last year's
Devin
defense
made
was
what, like-
good, and like Devin had to make like 30 saves a game. Like,
More. He had to make, like, close to 40 every game.
y'all are gonna be paying like at least
$100,000
yeah.
total. Yeah. Which is fine. It's a good cause.
Yeah, it's fine. It's good cause, but it's a lot of money on their part.
It's a lot of money to bet on this team.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, I'm really hoping that we just have, like, a good run this season. I think the Czech Republic will be harder than people expect,
Yeah.
even though we will win.
We
but
better
they're
win.
not going. Yeah. Well, we better win. If we don't win and we let Finland win this group,
No, that's not allowed to happen.
we would likely face the U.S. in the first round.
Yeah, which means it's not allowed to happen.
Exactly. We have to win this group. I'm sorry, but you need to kick Finland's ass on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Like, Austria and freaking Germany, you know you're going to win. Like,
Especially now that they don't have
I don't know if I don't want them to kick them in the ass, like 16-2 last year. Don't go 16-2. Go like 10.
Just
10.
win, okay? Just win.
Win. Yeah, just win. And, yeah. And Finland kicked their asses. Kicked their asses the way Dylan Cousins kicked their asses. Where he was just like fighting to get that empty net goal. Who's gonna be that guy?
Like none of them.
I've kind of already.
I feel like saying none of them, but like.
I've already kind of talked about it with you guys, like, privately, but, like, Owen Power is the stupidest Dylan Cousins.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the one that everyone's gonna love, that everyone kind of follows the World Juniors for, because he's there. He's gonna be this year's Dylan Cousins, and everyone's gonna fall in love with him.
If they aren't already in love with him, that is.
If they aren't already in love with him, yeah. Like, the only thing missing is that Owen doesn't wear a chain.
Yeah.
Chain because he is kind of elite, though.
Yeah.
Kind of elite. And the bracelet, too. Man, I was looking at a bunch of World Junior stuff from last year, and I was like, damn, we were all really into Dylan Cousins, weren't we? Like, we all kind of had a moment. But yeah, like, things are good this year. Hopefully, we play well. And that, you know, by the end of training camp, which is now changed to the 23rd. I think that's when training camp, like, officially ends now.
Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thursday, and we hope everyone stays healthy and everything, and that kid gets back on the ice. Yeah, and I was just gonna ask, like, faves?
On this
Do you want
team,
to talk about that? Just the entire team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
Mine
I
is
definitely
will
think
cool
I'll
out.
get attached.
yeah.
You definitely think you'll get it, as if we're not already attached, Ari.
But
like,
if we're going like very specific, it's Ken.
yeah.
It's Ken.
Okay, well, okay, aside from Ken, we already know.
Aside from the main ones, I think mine are gonna be Ronan and Maverick, of course. Maybe
Maverick.
Xavier.
Yeah. I don't know, outside of the main one?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like Carson's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna be really
Yeah.
honest. Carson's cute. And for forwards, outside of the main guy,
I don't know.
yeah. Like, trying to think. Logan Stankoven, Little Wall of Fire, but also, like, Dylan Gunther and everyone
Jake
else.
Neighbors' vibes are so different
Yo.
this time around.
Can we talk about how Jake Neighbors is an entirely different person?
Yeah.
Personality change.
Maybe it's just because like he's like more comfortable because he's like around all of his friends.
Yeah,
Maybe.
literally him
Like,
on the
it's so
Blues.
different.
He's so different, right?
Yeah.
Even with like the Oil Kings. First time I saw the Oil Kings and he played, he got into 2 fights.
I
And
think
I was like,
he might
bro,
just be
I don't
like
like you.
more comfortable now because he's like around
Yeah.
all of his friends and stuff.
Yeah, he seems so. He seems like so good around Team Canada, but then I think to like him on the Blues and like, but like he's not that good.
But he wasn't. I feel like he didn't have any friends with the Blues, right? Kind of.
Yeah, now he's just vibing. Oh my gosh,
What?
there's a cat conundrum
Oh
going on.
God.
Okay, I'll deal with it after. Yeah, things are okay though. It'll be fine. Yeah, but like Jake Neighbors, he's so different with Team Canada.
I know.
and I'm like kind of into it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Him
definitely.
him in that All Access video.
Mhm. Yeah, him with the GoPro, being like content. He knows about us.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
He knows what we want.
He knows what we want. Giving the people what they want. Clearly, all the content. Meanwhile, there's Owen Power hiding from the camera.
Oh
At all
I don't
costs.
think I saw him once. I saw like the back of his head.
Literally, I saw him in his glasses.
Yeah. I saw like the side of his face, and then like the side of his glasses. Like, oh, there's Owen.
There's Owen. Haven't really seen him anywhere else. Like, man.
So
Owen, please just
make friends.
Vaughn, make friends. You have friends on this goddamn team. You know Shane. You know Betts. You know all of them. Like,
Owen last year being like, yeah, I like friends with all of them and stuff, and he's not talking to anyone this year though.
Yeah, Owen last year. Yeah, I'm friends with like most of them. Like, who was he friends with?
It doesn't look like he has any friends. He looks so lonely without Kent.
Kent will come in and make sure he actually socializes with
Yeah.
people.
Like he's apparently he was rooming with Logan.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Okay, huh?
That's an odd choice.
That's
But
odd.
like it would make sense. It would make sense in theory if we had Connor Mason rooming together.
Connor and Mason
then-
were rooming together.
Yeah, they were rooming together, and then we had like Stankoven Owen Power because Kent wasn't there. Guarantee he didn't choose Logan. I'm so sorry. But Kent had been there. Owen wouldn't have chosen Logan as his roommate.
Logan trying to make conversation, and Owen's just like, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I think Beth and Shane are rooming together. Like,
Yeah.
is that the vibe? Yeah, is that the vibe you're getting?
Yeah.
I'm like, kind of getting that vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and we forgot to mention, on the 15th, the deadline passed for Silly and Jarvis to maybe join the team.
Yeah.
They didn't join the team, which like
We're expecting
and we
it anyway.
expected that. Like,
Jarvis got COVID, so
oh yeah, Jarvis got COVID.
I mean
But
everyone
Silly-
has COVID at this point. So
Mhm. Is Silly still eligible for next year?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Is he gonna pull a
I think he is.
a Kirby?
I think he's.
He is eligible for next year
He could. He could.
because he's an 03 birthday.
Yeah, he could pull a Kirby.
He can pull a Kirby, man.
I wouldn't be against
Already
that.
love it.
I wouldn't be against
Yes,
that.
I would.
I would be shocked if he pulled one.
Yeah,
If he pulled a Kirby,
but like,
but like
This-
also who pulls a Kirby?
yeah.
Who
Kirby
pulls a
only.
Kirby.
Kirby is only able to pull a Kirby because of COVID, and like,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of hope COVID isn't that big of a deal next year.
Next year when they play in the Czech Republic.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! The game times.
See, I hate it when hockey players go to Europe because my 5 a.m. mornings where I watch those are figure skating hours, right? Like 5 a.m. if I'm watching a sport that's figure skating, because all of those are in Europe. They're always in Europe. I can't do hockey at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I can't do it either. Last year I was so lucky. Worlds kind of was started at 8.
Yeah,
In
they had all of their
between
games at
8 to
8 and 9.
Yeah, it was pretty late, or even 11 sometimes. They played the late game.
I feel like they did that on purpose though, with the North
Yeah.
American team.
I hope they do that with the Czech Republic. Please do that.
Yeah,
I can't wake up at 5 a.m.
I
to
can.
watch this team.
On winter
can't.
break as well,
Yeah. Gross.
ugh.
But yeah, those are our faves, guys. And yeah, we've spent quite a bit of time talking about this. And we are going to continue talking about it. But on the topic of, like, COVID and everything, a bunch of games got canceled.
Yeah.
Pre-tournament games for World Juniors. We're only getting one now. Which, like, 2021 vibes all over again.
2021 was... yeah.
Who do you hope it is? Honestly. Who do you hope the opponent is going to be? Because we don't know the schedule yet.
I hope they play Russia.
I kind of do want to play Russia.
Or no, I feel like Sweden's better than Russia.
Yeah, Sweden's better than Russia.
And
this
I want
year,
them to play, like, the better team.
I want them to do what they did to Sweden at U18s.
Yeah.
Do it to Sweden now, too. Yeah, please.
But not too badly, because, like, X is on that team, and, like...
Yeah, X, like, don't hurt. None of the goals get scored while X is on the ice.
Yeah. X needs to be a perfect 0 in plus minus.
Yeah. Or, honestly, low-key hoping for a Canada-USA matchup. Like, it would feel poetic.
It would feel scary.
Okay, that too. Because, like, what if we lose?
Exactly.
Like, I feel like I was so confident with last year's team that we wouldn't lose, like, ever.
And then they lost. And I can't, no.
But, like, I'd rather lose to the U.S. now. Does that make sense?
I would rather lose to the U.S. never.
I'd rather it be in, like, an unimportant pre-tournament game than in, like, a tourney game.
That is
because they're likely going to see each other.
But, like...
Like, likely.
I don't even know if I can handle that yet. Like... I'm not prepared to see, like...
Because all they're going to show is the highlights from last year's gold medal game.
And there's going to be so many... They're just going to spend the entire, like lead up talking... Like, interviewing, like, Maddie... and Mackie and Luke and Kent and Owen and be like, so what's it gonna be like playing against your teammate? It's been the only question they asked them.
No, they're gonna show a bunch of Trevor clips too.
Yeah, but like I can avoid that, right? I can just like leave.
Mhm.
But I don't have the heart to leave in the middle of like an interview with one of the Michigan boys.
I feel like TSM's only gonna interview Owen or Kent, so you're gonna be lucky there. But doubt they'll interview any of the U.S. players.
I don't know if I can handle, like, my Canada boys playing, like, my NCAA boys. Like, I don't know.
But they need to meet now so I can get, like, it over with. Do you know what I mean? I need revenge. I want a 2-0 score. I want Kosa, Garen, whoever's in net to get a shutout. I need Fetz and Katie to score.
That is true.
That's it.
Yeah. We need to get closure now, so we don't have to wait for like
closure now, so we can move on.
Yeah.
I really hope it happens. Yeah, I want the U.S., but I also do kind of want Sweden too. It depends.
Yeah.
I think U.S. is number one though, because we need to close that chapter.
Yeah.
Just beat the fuck out of Drew Camesso, please.
Yes.
He's been, subpar in the NCAA this year?
Very.
Very subpar.
But he's still
they have no center depth.
They kind of do.
Logan Cooley is their second line center. Shane's gonna beat the shit out of him, okay?
That's because our coaching is sucky. But, like, they have Maddie and Chaz.
And Chaz is gonna be on wing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have center depth. Their coaching staff is just stupid.
Well, okay, you can't complain because Team Canada is too.
Just because Team Canada is stupid doesn't mean Team USA isn't also stupid. They're both just stupid.
They're both just stupid.
Why do you think Providence fell off of the number one spot in hockey?
Because coaching?
Yes.
Well, no, because Devin Levi, but...
That also. But, like...
like, you can't deny it was Devin Levi.
Yeah, it was Devin. But also, like... I can't... Oh, my God.
Yeah. But Yeah, pre-tournament games canceled, so we're only going to have one. Hopefully it'll be U.S., Russia, Sweden. Someone will face likely in the elimination rounds.
Yeah.
Because I'd prefer that over having, like, a pre-tournament game with, like, Austria.
Yeah. I don't think
We already know we're going to get the shit out of them. And I would say, like, even Finland, like, if because of, like, the groups, they just go straight to Edmonton, because they're in Group A and they play in Edmonton, Group B is in Red Deer, so it's, like, kind of hard to coordinate, like, cross-coordinate, like, groups. I wouldn't mind Finland. Finland would be a good challenge.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that.
I want a team that's good. Like, that's kind of it.
Yeah. And so, hopefully, if during the pre-tournament game, Connor Bedard kind of just goes off, please go off, King.
Please go off,
Please
Connor.
go off. Please go off so we can pull someone from the lineup and you can just kind of...
You can just kind of not be the 13th forward anymore.
Yeah, not be the 13th forward anymore. Like, I love Stan Coleman, but, like, damn, put Connor up there.
Oh.
He needs to be up there.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, he
He's
needs
too
to be
good.
up there.
But also Dave Cameron's,
Trust the process.
Be remembered for the right reasons.
I can't even. Yeah. It's too much. I hate him, and if we get through this tournament without me, like, absolutely just blowing up because of Dave Cameron, we will be lucky.
It will be a miracle.
Yeah. And then I guess other team updates that we kind of have. We've kind of touched on them a little bit before. But Russia, we were talking about how Russia might be competitive this year. Russia. Okay. Listen to this sentence. Team Canada brings no right shot defenseman to World Juniors. You're like, okay, chill. That's, unexpected, but at the same time, whatever, they can manage. Now listen to this sentence. Team Russia brings no right-handed skaters to World Juniors. What happened? Like, there's no way you can't have no right-handed skaters. Like,
but that's something I've noticed in hockey, the fact that there are so many more lefties than righties.
Yeah, because, like, it's kind of, like, opposite with the hand you write with, right? Like,
yeah, like, because there are more right-handed people in the world than lefties. But in hockey, it's just, like, the complete opposite.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, it's weird. But, how what? How awful does that sentence sound?
Not my problem, I guess.
Not my problem. Would love it, actually.
Yeah.
Love it. Because, Team Canada will kick their ass, and we're not going to have to be scared of Michkov. We will not be scared of Michkov. That's my goal for this World Juniors.
Yeah.
Because I guess Michkov will just be, I don't know, probably fourth line.
I wish he'd just not play.
Yeah. 14th forward, Michkov, please.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll happen, but
you can always
it's fine.
hope.
Plus, like, we have talent to manage him.
Yeah.
He's not going to try the Michigan assist or pass. Or the
Michigan assist isn't even like a real. You just put the puck on your stick and flip it.
Yeah.
I've seen Pee Wee players do that. Like,
the Michigan assist is taking over the world. Yeah, as if it wasn't like a thing for like ever.
I've seen.
Plus, it's more dangerous. It will likely not be scored as much as the Michigan.
Yeah.
Because you're relying on someone batting it out of the air.
Yeah, no, the batting out of the air is the hard part.
The crossbar,
that's the hard part.
It's gonna be taken away.
Batting it out of the air is the hard part. Getting it on your stick and flipping over the net it's hard, but like
it's not that hard.
Any player above junior B could probably do it.
Yeah, like, batting it out of the air is the hard part.
Yeah.
Without getting your stick above the crossbar.
Yeah, like...
Or, like, interfering with the goalie or whatnot, right? Like,
I don't know, it's...
And it should be the Sonny Milano goal.
Yeah!
Okay? It shouldn't be the Trevor Zegras assist.
No,
Yeah.
let me talk about that because that makes me so mad. Literally everyone's talking about Trevor or whatever, and I'm like, bro, Sonny's the one who made the goal. Like, Trevor just flipped it over or whatever. It makes me so mad because no one's talking about how Sonny made it in. That's all. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, it's a Trevor Zegras goal. And I'm like,
He didn't
bro,
score it!
he didn't do anything.
He put it out and flipped it over the net. I've seen 12-year-olds do that.
Is this now just the Trevor hate campaign? Again?
No, I wouldn't say Trevor hate campaign. It's more like people don't understand how...
People overhype Trevor.
Yeah.
People think Trevor is like the new next big thing when really, I saw a graphic the other. He hasn't scored more goals than Dylan Cousins. Have you thought about that? Like, okay, less games, sure, but Dylan is on a pretty shitty team right now. Everyone's like Trevor. He hasn't scored as many goals as Dylan Cousins. Like, think about that.
I feel like also because like I feel like the people like running these like media accounts are like they still think that like flipping the puck on like because like 20 years ago that was considered like impossible.
It is. I will admit it is like a big step for hockey. Grows the game.
Yeah, because like 20 years ago that was not a thing. But like in the now like 12-year-olds are doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like I've seen Pee Wee players do that in practice for warm-ups. Like practice warm-ups.
Yeah. Team Canada, the women's team, has been doing it since the summer.
Okay,
like, just because it's Trevor Zegras, he's the next big thing in American hockey. Like, fuck off.
We should probably move on. I feel like we talked about him too much.
We do talk about Trevor too much. I hate him with all of my entire body and soul. He's like, I don't even know why people are overhyping him. Like, why? Because USA Hockey, ESPN Plus, he's personable.
That is true, but like...
You can find other personable USA Hockey.
Here's the thing, he has a cool personality. It's kind of...
I'll give him that he is personable.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But there are several other personable people from Hockey Canada, from Team USA, from every other country. You don't need to overhype Trevor Zegras since he's an American. It's like Patrick Kane, but worse.
Yeah.
But, like, way worse. Like, because I don't think Patrick Kane, when he was younger, got this type of, like, hype.
Because Patrick Kane, when he was younger, was too short.
Trevor's not good at face-offs. Like, man.
Yeah, but, like, with the face-off thing, they go with, well, he's still young. Like, he's still...
Oh, he's still young.
Shane Pinto went 12-0 one time. In the face-off.
Shane Pinto?
Yeah.
That's hot. That's hot, not gonna lie. Meanwhile, Kirby Doc, a perfect 0-6 in one game.
Shane Pinto went 12-0 and then said that he needs to work on his face-offs.
I love that. I love that.
He's great. He's great.
Yeah, but aside from Trevor, we have some new other things to talk about. Aside from the Trevor hate campaign, Bauer released their new skate designs. How do you like them?
Nice.
I'm not. They're fine. I like the ones from last year better.
Yeah, the ones from last year were better. They're not bad. Like they're not like they don't like stand out.
I don't like the word marking on them. Like I don't like the words. Like the letters.
Yeah.
I feel like those make them look tacky.
They're not overly.
Especially like the Team Canada ones. Like kind of it doesn't look good. Give me back the old skates.
The old skates were nice.
Mm-hmm. The ones that Fetz has in a glass container in his room at home.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I can't wear this shit to the Moose practice. Meanwhile, you have Dylan Cousins still using those skates. I rest my case.
Dylan Holloway used those skates for a while as well.
Yeah. Well, I guess the Spets isn't a Bauer guy either. I think he uses CCM.
Yeah, that's probably it.
So he probably wasn't like super into them. But yeah, they look pretty good. I like some of the European ones. Like the European ones actually look good.
European are always nice, like nicer than the North American ones. I don't know why.
It's because their flags are nicer.
That is true.
Yeah, and they made like vapor sticks too.
Yeah, I saw those.
Guys, which is really nice.
I don't think he'll use them though.
Yeah, I feel like guys will, or maybe they'll just do like, I know like a lot in hockey they do like it's the real stick, what the real stick is on the inside, and then like they just cover it with like the design of whatever new stick they have coming out. So.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't think they'll use those specific sticks that were in the picture, though.
No, yeah, for sure not. But yeah, those are pretty nice looking. I can't wait to see like the glove designs and stuff too.
Those are gonna be nice.
Like, those are gonna be nice. The shoes. Well, we already know that the Team Canada guys all about their shoes. They're cute shoes.
Like
Dylan, by the way, still uses those.
Yeah.
Which, like, bro, okay. Nice to know you're still repping Team Canada everywhere. Dylan for Worlds 21. Dylan for Worlds when? That's my question. Should have invited him last year, but I guess not.
Maybe they did, and he was like, no. I'd rather go hunting in Yukon. Or like
he had to go get a girlfriend and go to Miami.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally what he did. The day after the World's announcement. Anyways, we kind of touched on this before, but Boards.
Boards has COVID again. He got COVID again. I'm so sad. How is it that the one person on Michigan that got COVID it had to be Boards. It just had to be. That team, Michigan, that class, they do everything together. Him and Maddie and Jacob, they do everything together. But of course it had to be Boards. I'm very, very upset.
Boards, who got his U18s canceled by COVID, didn't go to World Juniors last year because COVID. Michigan season ended because COVID.
I swear this guy's never going to play international hockey ever again.
He'll play, just not for Team USA.
He's not going to transfer.
Guarantee you if he switches. He switches. Like,
he wouldn't. He's too...
I don't know about that.
He seems too loyal to do that.
He seems loyal, but at the same time, Kat, look at the track record.
But, like...
Look at the track record.
See, I want him to switch just as much as you... He wouldn't leave Maddie and Jacob like that, you know?
But look at him. Look, the universe is telling him that they don't want him playing for Team USA internationally.
See, he's too stubborn to listen to the universe. He's too
true,
for that.
True. I will admit that. Yeah, but Rip Boards, I hope you get better soon.
Sad.
Hope they do an interview with him.
No, they can't do an interview because then he's been and then I'm gonna have to hear him talk about how upsetting it was for a whole nother year. I can't do that.
Boards on Showbound again. When? I need it. I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
I'm just very sad and angry.
Yeah. And the other USA player got COVID too. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He plays for Denver.
Oh. Okay. Ari, Denver. Yeah, we're all sad about that. Hope he gets better soon and hope he doesn't, like, give it to anyone.
I don't think so. Most of the Michigan guys are already back home for the holidays.
Yeah.
Anyways. Briss is like he's having the time of his life in LA.
Bro, Briss, I'm going hunting with Jay and Morgs. Meanwhile, he's actually golfing.
He's
in
golfing
Manhattan Beach.
He's golfing with
his dad.
St. Ivany and his dad.
And his father.
Yeah.
He's reverting back to chaotic Manhattan Beach Briss.
Yeah.
Rich white kid Briss. If I do say so myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I guess that's pretty much it for like World Juniors news. We'll have more stuff. Well, we spent like most of this episode talking about it already, but we'll have more stuff. I guess next week when right before the tourney starts on the 26th for Team Canada at least, and then we'll hopefully get an episode in right before the the knockout rounds, and then we're gonna have an episode like the week after.
Yeah.
And cry? No, hopefully happy tears.
Hopefully happy tears.
Hopefully happy tears.
Hopefully.
I'm not sure about that, but yeah, hopefully happy tears. And that's gonna be our schedule. And I'm kind of glad that we actually have like this extra week of training camp because like Kent can get in. Kent, who if the games weren't canceled, wouldn't be here today. Like he would be in the press box.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't have gotten to practice with the team. Yeah, it's fine. Now he has like an extra 5 days?
Yeah.
5 days to practice
Kent
with the team.
pull the Michigan in practice.
Kent's gonna pull the Michigan.
In practice, he will, and then he'll get on camera.
No, he's gonna pull it in a game too.
Yeah, but he'll do it in practice, and somebody will get a video of it and post it on Twitter, and people will be like, "Oh my god!"
Somebody, Mark Master, cat.
Yeah.
Somebody.
It'll be Mark.
Yeah.
Maybe Bar Down.
Maybe Bar Down, but I don't know. I think they're working in tandem. I think Corwin is there.
Yeah.
To work with Mark.
Yeah. And then they're gonna post it on Twitter and be like, "Oh my god!" And then I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, he did that when he was 17."
Yeah, and Fetz somehow knew about it, despite not knowing.
Yeah! Okay! I want to talk about that. How does Fetz know about that goal, despite him and Kent not knowing each other?
I don't know.
How?
I have no idea.
Fetz, have you been studying?
Like, Fetz has been just learning about all of his future teammates.
Or what if Owen told him about it?
You know what? He probably did. Owen, who pretends he doesn't know Fetz, as if they don't go to pep camp with each other every single year.
As if we don't have that picture of them at Worlds together.
As if we have multiple photos of them at Worlds together.
Yeah!
Man, Owen, come on. Don't hide your friendships. Yeah, and so we'll update on like all that stuff after this week, right on the 26th, and hopefully things will go good for Kent. Will go good for like everyone. No one get COVID.
I don't think they can now at this point because they're out of the.
No, because they haven't shut down the. They've only shut down ticket sales, but they're still letting some people in, like who bought tickets before. But they're gonna go full bubble, I guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and on that, we talked about why they're going to go full bubble. In our CHL update, 5 OHL teams have shut down.
Everyone has COVID.
Operations. Everyone has COVID. The World Juniors bubble legitimately might be the safest place right now.
It's the safest place right now. The World Junior bubble and the people and the NCAA, because all of most NCAAs are on break right now.
Yeah.
They're on break for the next 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Except for, like, I know some of the basketball teams and stuff, they're starting to shut down, too. So not even, like, the NCAA. Like,
yeah, but, like, NCAA hockey, there's a holiday tournament, and BU plays on New Year's Eve. And I think that's, like, it.
Yeah. Yeah. But, like, it's the safest place right now. Because everyone's OHL team is shutting down. All the NHL teams are, like, shutting down, pretty much. Like, it's insane. Yeah. So, obviously, the Wolves have been shut down for, like, a month now. The Wolves have not played since, like, November.
Rest in peace, like, JT and Silly, honestly.
Rest in peace, JT and Silly, man. And JT for sure has COVID.
Yeah.
Confirmed by Cardsy.
Maybe not anymore.
Maybe not
but
anymore.
At one point, he had COVID.
At one point, he had COVID. And the Wolves are still shut down. The Petes, I know, had to shut down. I don't know if they're still, but I think they had to. The Fronts shut down, which, like, God, Shane. Thank God, like, most of their players no joke, most of their players went off to World Juniors right before it hit, like the day before.
Yeah.
Because, like, Chromiak left, the Finnish goalie left, like, all the guys who were going to be on World Juniors teams left literally the day before.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're all in the bubble right now, which means they definitely don't have COVID.
Yeah. Did we mention it last time that Ratty is on protocol?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's on protocol.
Yeah. And, like, the Firebirds have just shut down. Rip Otter. Rip Otter!
Rip Otter!
Rip Otter, who is scoring 40% of their goals right now. Only 40. Because it went down from his 45%. Rip Otter. The Owen Sound attack has shut down. And everyone... And because of Ontario's new restrictions, the OHL is going to 50% capacity.
Yeah.
And I know Carsey was kind of talking about, like, the Colts and, like, seeing what would happen. And I don't know, honestly, man. Make everyone wear a bubble. Just make everyone wear a bubble.
Ontario's going to go into a full lockdown soon. Probably.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Before schools come back.
Yeah. They're probably going to do what they did last year. Like, after Christmas, they're just going to go lockdown.
Mm-hmm. And, like, yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
Because U of Ottawa has already announced that they're going back online.
Yeah. Queens did, like, their exams online. U of T did their exams online. Like, a bunch of places. Like, pretty much all the universities did their exams online. And they might be switching. Who knows? But, like, yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad right now.
Like, I feel like every single elementary school in Ottawa has had to shut down at one point this year.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, God. Like, I feel like every single school in my neighborhood, at least, has had to shut down at least once.
Awful.
Like. Yeah.
It's awful.
Ontario's had a rough year.
Yeah. And, like, all the OHL teams now, they're like, what are we going to do? Please do not cancel the season. Oh, my God.
We're gonna postpone
You can't take hockey away from these kids again.
Yeah, like, you can't.
Like, they're gonna just defect to the USHL.
Yeah.
They're literally just gonna defect.
I mean, if they cancel the season, they should. Right? Like.
Yeah. And even they can't even go to, like, Sweden or anywhere. They're just gonna hop on over. Or, you know what? I would love it. I wouldn't love it, but, like, it would kind of be funny if we saw the OHL players all kind of go to the Western League.
Could they even do that?
I don't know if there's a clause in which that says they do that, but they could make one if the OHL season gets canceled.
Yeah, but, like...
Because the WHL hasn't had anything. Like, they haven't had any team shut down.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. And same with the Q, I don't think they
it's just Ontario.
Yeah, it's just the OHL teams. So, like, wouldn't it be funny if we saw them, like, get loaned to different teams?
That'd be so fun. Watch. Oh my God.
Imagine Shane choosing teams. Shane going to the ice.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine that center depth. You have Wright, Savoie, Kiki on the same team.
Just imagine that. What if they all... No. How many... I feel like at least a handful of them are going to end up in Chicago. With the Steel.
Yeah. You know what? Shane might end up there. Shane might take Owen's advice and end up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Playing with Adam Fantilli. Another one of his friends.
Yeah.
I feel like a good chunk of them would, but I feel like a good chunk of them would also, if they were allowed to defect to the WHL, I feel like a lot of them would. Just because of, like, border issues, and it's, like, more complex if you go to the US and stay there for, like, ever. Plus, like, if Shane actually got to choose what team he got loaned to, who knows? Who knows who he would join? I guarantee you it would be one of the Ice or the Oil Kings.
I guarantee you he would make Otter come with him.
Oh my God. He absolutely would. You're so right. You're so right. And Brant just, they're like, hi.
Don't forget about me, please.
They forget about him every single time.
That is true.
Really, honestly. Is Brandon gonna be at Shane's draft party? Who knows?
Who knows? Brandon will probably be in Ottawa.
Yeah. Uninvited to this party of Shane's.
Unless the draft is in person though, so we might go.
Yeah, he might go. We'll see. We'll see if the draft ends up being in person this year.
If the draft ends up being in person, yeah.
Speaking on like the ice, they're doing okay. They keep losing, and I'm like,
Carson.
but they're still at the top.
I think it's just Carson being gone. I think it's just Carson being gone.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think it's just them missing Carson and having literally like playing like 5 defensemen every night. I think it's just Carson is gone and they're not doing great. They're still winning like some games, but they're not doing as well as they were before. They're still at the top of the standings, so which is like understandable because like feel like all the other teams are kind of doing bad too.
Yeah.
Like in the standings.
Because the other teams also
their star
don't
players are gone.
Because Edmonton also doesn't have anyone either right now, so.
Yeah, they're still doing okay. Edmonton's like, but they're winning games like 8-5.
It's true.
So their goaltending is bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully it's going okay. Like, hopefully the Ice stay on top. I want them to. Please stay on top. And on the ice, Matt Savoie, first player in the WHL to reach 50 points this year. Which we love. I think he's the only player in the CHL to reach 50.
Yeah.
No one in the Q. No one in the Q. But the Q has played like a lot more games.
Yeah.
The Q starts way earlier than the rest of the teams.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. But Matt, that's pretty sexy of him.
Matt Savoie sexy.
Matt Savoie sexy. Ari, what are your thoughts on him getting 50 points?
I mean, it just goes to show that he's indeed sexy.
You're right. It's pretty cool for him. Hopefully he continues. The thing is, he's not even like living up to his potential.
Yeah.
Like, he could be so much better, and yet he's already this good. Like, I don't know.
Wait.
It's happening.
On the topic of the bar down Micah video.
Oh
Jesse.
yes,
We need
the
to
bar
talk
down
about
Micah video. We'll link it. It's amazing.
My favorite. Okay, the part where Connor and Jesse start like fighting. And then Connor being like, "Oh, you could probably beat me in a race. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you beat Connor."
Yeah,
no.
I know. Because Connor doesn't skate very well, so
Connor, I could probably beat Jesse in a race. Okay, like
Connor being like, "Yeah, I don't know if you could beat me, and Matt being just like super quiet. Meanwhile, Connor being chaotic as he always is,
and Jesse just roasting Carson the entire time.
Yeah, Jesse roasting Carson
I think
the entire time.
It's because Jesse is a Jets fan.
Yeah, and so Carson's on the Wild.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's like, bro, this is Carson you're talking to. But he was like super chill with it. Carson was chill.
Yeah.
I wish they would have talked to more of them aside from Matt and Connor and.
But also, I feel like they know who we really like care about the most.
Yeah, they know who we wanted there, for sure. Yeah, and then I guess really quickly we're gonna go into the Cat Talks NCAA segment.
It's very boring right now.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing going on.
I just wanted to talk about what would happen if NHL players didn't go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
And NCAA players.
They're considering the option of sending NCAA players to the Olympics, which I think is stupid. They're going to get their ass kicked if they do that. Yeah.
What are you talking about? Mr. Owen Power at Worlds playing 25 minutes a game.
Owen is also... Owen could also be in the NHL now, right?
Yeah.
Like, there are maybe a handful of people that could survive. The rest of them are all getting their ass kicks.
That's true. Kent would go. Probably.
Like, the people...
I want Devin Levi there, personally.
Devin,
personally, I'd love to see Devin
Yeah.
there. Because
Come on.
Luongo's putting the team together this year.
yeah.
So all I'm going to say is that Luongo really likes Devin. So he might be
Yeah.
third goalie.
I remember they invited Makar to the 2018 Olympics, and he was like, no, I'd rather play with UMass.
And win the championship?
Yeah.
They won that year, right?
He won the Hobie that year.
Yeah. No, did they win the NCAA championship, though?
No, they didn't. They
Oh.
lost in the championship game, I'm pretty sure.
2?
I think St. Cloud.
Oh.
No, 2018. So Duluth, Minnesota Duluth.
Oh. Oh, Minnesota win.
That was their first
We hate
back-to-back championships. Those stupid
We hate Minnesota.
Stupid.
All the homies hate Minnesota. Fuck
Oh,
Minnesota. Yeah. I think I saw Maddie on predictions too, which is
Yeah.
interesting. He'd love it if he went.
yeah.
The thing is, like, when you look at Team Canada's roster, like, even from, like, the link I put here, it looks so much deeper. Than,
Okay. Another thing is the question.
like every other roster than compared to Russia.
Yeah,
Like, 'cause
the Russia
Russia
because they
is-
have the KHL.
Yeah.
But also with the NCAA players, it's like there's a chance that they might not even be allowed to go
That's true.
because it's 2
True.
weeks,
Mhm.
and if they get COVID, they have to
Yeah.
quarantine as well.
5 weeks. Mm-hmm.
So like,
Mm-hmm.
there's a chance they might not let them go. For 2
Yeah.
weeks.
Love them having Jake Sanderson, Brock Faber as their first pair. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
Junior.
Nate fucking Lehman is like, no, we want to separate the returning defense. Fuck you. Okay, I want Faber and Sanderson. Give me.
we can't all have things that we want. We wanted Power Clark.
But see,
We wanted Power Drysdale.
but they have Sanderson and Faber on a team together, and they still won't put them on the same pairing. You don't need Faber on the second pairing. Okay, you have Luke fucking Hughes.
But Luke Hughes will play third pair. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Cat, I love when Team USA makes bad coaching decisions.
See, I love it too, but like, I'm like emotionally invested into these guys because of the NCAA. And like,
Yeah, it makes sense.
yeah. Oh, gives me
It'll
faith.
work out in the end.
I just want Sanderson in favor.
Yeah. And then, like, last thing to finish up. The NHL. 15% of the league is in protocol.
I think more now.
Over 100 players.
More now. It's a bunch of people.
I
that
saw
added
something.
more.
It was like 80 players. I'm like, what?
It's over 100 now.
Yeah.
That's
101.
crazy.
For, according to last night. Like,
More people added this morning. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Everybody
So
has
sad.
COVID.
Pause the season, guys. I know they won't.
Yeah.
Pause
They
the
won't,
season.
but they have to. At this
Knowing the
point, like-
NHL, they won't.
They won't. They'll just let every team play like Team Germany. Every
I think they'll all be like Team Germany, so it's still a fair game because they all have no one.
Oh. I love that.
Oh God!
Man.
Everyone's getting COVID.
Well, if they pause the season, we'll have time to focus on World Juniors.
Yeah, and if they pause the season, we'll have time to focus on World Juniors, and less people will have COVID.
Yep.
It's a win-win situation.
But I think they're just trying to avoid like pausing and then just never coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did
But
last
is
year.
that like?
Plus, like the players hated the bubble. They hated the bubble in
Yeah,
2020.
that's because they couldn't like. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But like at this point, like
Yeah. Just choose to do something, please.
Like
Like-
last year, they were putting they put Montreal in. They paused Montreal's season for like 2 weeks because 2 players had COVID,
Mhm. Yeah.
or not even because 2 people were in protocol.
Yeah.
Only 1 person
Like,
had COVID, and like this year,
Please
they're
just don't like. And I think we've accepted that NHL players aren't going to the Olympics
like,
this year.
yeah,
Like as much as we want them to, it's just not possible.
yeah.
Like, there's no way. I don't even know how regular athletes would want to go to the Olympics at this rate. Like, even just like
here's the thing though, because the Winter Olympics doesn't really have that many like team sports, right?
exactly.
Like, they're all individual, and
but yeah,
like figure skating hasn't really had any
Mhm.
COVID issues, right? Like the only cancellation figure skating has had so far is the Grand Prix final, but that's because Japan is having an outbreak and it was supposed to be in Japan, right? Like that's the only reason why they canceled that. Like all of like their nationals
That's
are
true.
going on. Like the entire season, like the entire
Mhm.
Junior Grand Prix season was flawless. The entire like Grand Prix season.
yeah,
was
I would say like I mean like more like not in terms of people actually getting COVID. It's like the regulations the Chinese government has on like the if you get COVID in the bubble.
Because
Right?
the Chinese government is because like they manage to like COVID practically isn't a thing there anymore,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because of those regulations, and I think they just don't want to risk it like coming back.
Yeah, it makes sense, but like at the same time, like 5 weeks is a lot.
Yeah.
That's over a month. And I would understand why initial players just don't want to go. Like, I know it's in the CBA, but just have a best on best tournament in America. Like, make the All-Star game longer.
Or how about we just move the World Championships till after the playoffs? I don't know if they'd ever consider that, but like...
Well, because the IIHF hasn't considered it, but like, yeah, please, just figure out what you're going to do with that 3-week break. Like, figure it out.
I think they have
like, are you going to schedule more games?
Don't they have like an alternate schedule though?
Yeah, but they haven't released it.
Yeah.
Yeah, figure out what you're going to do with that 3-week break. Make the All-Star game longer. Do a best on best tournament. Like, just figure out what you're going to do to make sure you stay by the CBA and also keep players safe. That's it.
I just want everyone to get better.
Yeah, and for hockey to be fun again.
Yeah.
Because hockey isn't fun right now. Aside from World Juniors. World Juniors, I'm just living my life.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the end for this episode. Don't really have anything else to talk about. It's just good banter for an hour and a half. Hope you guys enjoyed it, all the viewers, and you guys as well. Yeah. I would say next week we're going to talk about, obviously, the rest of training camp, the pre-tourney game, what we want for the Czech Republic game, because I worry about that a lot, and Christmas, probably. So
yeah.
we'll see you.
Christmas is next Saturday.
Yeah. I'll see you guys after that, then.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, and that's it for episode 1, technically, of our World Juniors coverage, although we've been covering World Juniors since November. All right. I'll see you guys.